Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media, and tonight's video I want to review Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Now I know I'm a little late to the party, but Tomb Raider comes out this weekend and I'm pretty pumped to see it. So I wanted to watch this tonight and review it. So let's go over the movie first. Now, if you're going into this and you want to take it seriously like this new Tomb Raider does, you're not going to have a good time. Now, you have to go into this and just shut your brain off and you will have a good time. This is a guilty pleasure of mine, and it's just a fun movie. It's an Indiana Jones style flick, National Treasure style flick. It does stay pretty true to the video game, has a lot of sequences where you'll actually be in a scenario just like Lara Croft was back in the day in those games. That's very separate from the 2013 games. That's what the new movie's based on. This is the original Tomb Raider from the 90s. But all in all, this is just a fun movie to kick back and relax. I mean, it's almost a movie where it's like so bad it's good. They have Daniel Craig in here, and they have him doing an American accent when half the people in this movie have a British accent. It makes no sense at all. And I mean, some of it is just funny. It's, you know, early 2000s action stuff that you just don't get nowadays, and it's funny to kick back, relax, and throw this on and turn your brain off. Now let's get to the picture quality. So I couldn't find if this was a 2K or a 4K digital intermediate, but after watching The Cradle of Life, which is the sequel, I could pretty much tell just from watching it that this is a new 4K scan. Now Cradle of Life looks like a 2K digital intermediate. This looks like a 4K digital intermediate. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't a whopping difference from the Blu-ray, and now that's a bit of controversy as well. There's two different versions of the Blu-ray. So there's the version that comes with this, and then there's the version that came out years ago. I'm not sure exactly what year it came out, but there's the version that came out years ago, and that was a way different encode. That was a way crappier encode. So comparing this Blu-ray to the 4K is a slight increase, but comparing to the original Blu-ray, which I saw back in the day, it looks way, way better. And I could say that. So where we get the increase here is the detail. You could tell the increase in detail here is very prevalent on the close-ups. The close-ups is really where you could tell the difference, especially on faces, the close-up on clothing, on landscapes. There is a major difference here. Now Angelina Jolie looks absolutely great as Lara Croft. As always, she looks great, and you can see individual strands in her hair. I mean, every little detail in her outfit. It's definitely a good role. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not going to be a disc that's shining on your shelf. This is not going to be a disc that you show off to friends. But this is a big improvement over the original Blu-ray that we got. Next up, we got Dolby Vision and HDR in here, and they are both used well. So this is not a brightly lit movie by any chance. So the daytime scenes are nice when you get them. They're nice and colorful, very vibrant colors that are nicely represented. But most of it is a little bit darker, takes place in the shadows, especially in the tomb itself. And there we get nice increase in shadow detail. I mean, I don't really see where all the complaints are coming from this disc. I do see, if you compare it directly to this Blu-ray, that is just a slight upgrade, and I do get that, but still, this is definitely the best version of Tomb Raider we got. I definitely think this is a 4K digital intermediate from what my eyes can tell, and I don't think that making this look any better would do it any favors. The CGI doesn't necessarily hold up so well in the second half of the film as it is, so I don't think it needs to necessarily be any sharper or more detailed than it was in this transfer, but that's just my opinion, guys. I'm a fan of the movie as well. Anyway, let's get to the audio. So this sadly does not have an immersive audio mix, and I was very disappointed in that. No Dolby Atmos or DTS:X, but we do get a 7.1 Dolby track, and it does sound good, but this definitely would have benefited from the immersive audio, and I feel like that would have been nice for them to redo that. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this movie down below. Let me know if you plan on seeing the new movie. Let me know if you already picked this up. I know I'm a little late to the party, but this is a guilty pleasure of mine. I wanted to throw it in before I see the new one this weekend, and I was pretty impressed with this picture quality. Now, I am basing it off my old Blu-ray, like I said. My old Blu-ray, I am basing it off. I did A and B with the Blu-ray that came in here as well, though, and it's still a nice upgrade in my opinion, but the catalog price is way too high on this. It's $27.99 right now for the Steelbook, so I would say wait for a sale, but pick it up if you're a fan like me. Anyway, guys, have a good night.